Hey guys, Light Spectrum here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing the Breed Out the Ugly challenge, and it's something I've been seeing on YouTube here for a while. Don't mind this part. I was playing around with some of the new custom content I got, and I was just looking at a sim. So this is our sim. Isn't she gorgeous? So I basically, with this challenge, I'm not going to follow the rules exactly just because there are a lot of rules and there are a lot of rules I want to break. So yeah, so basically you start out, it's a legacy challenge almost, basically that's what it's referred to as. And of course with every legacy challenge you have to have kids, expand your family, blah blah blah, you know. But you have a ugly sim. Now it can be an ugly girl sim or it can be an ugly boy sim, whatever you want to do, but they have to be ugly, and basically you're supposed to bring out the ugly features. Now, don't take this the wrong way by saying this lady right here is ugly, because honestly she doesn't look that bad, but she was just located under ugly in the gallery or whatever you want to call it, and so that's who I used. I liked her. She kind of called out to me. So like I said, I'm playing around with some of the new content I got, so I was trying to find some hair that I just recently got that would look good with her outfit or her personality, but the only hair that I really liked was an older hair that I've been had. So sorry, there's no new content really kind of on this video, but it's okay. You'll see this new stuff being used throughout my other Sims gameplays. And I want to apologize if the video quality is crappy or it's slow or if anything's going on with that. I'm just getting back into recording the Sim stuff. It's been maybe half a year, and if I'm breathing in the mic, I'm sorry. But it's been about half a year since I actually did anything recording wise on my laptop, and so everything's probably just wonky and weird. And anyway, so I was playing around with this hair because I really did like this hair with her, and I was like, okay, so what color should I make it? Should I make it something crazy or should I make it something normal? So I went with normal, and then of course them eyebrows, you gotta match them. I don't know what it is about the eyebrows, but like every time you put like specific things on a sim, their eyebrows do that. I don't know why. So here I am looking through some of the makeup and jewelry because I did get some new makeup things from the Sims catalog. So I was looking at some makeup, and it's really kind of hard to tell the way her eyes are, the different ones, but I did look through quite a few here trying to see what the difference was and how they looked, but you can't really tell because her eyes are shaped so differently than what they should look like. So I just kind of gave up on it and finally moved on. And also I got some lipsticks and I played around with that a little bit, and then finally moved on once I found something out of this girl. I love this lip, but it doesn't look good on her, so I changed it. So yeah, I'm trying to get some gameplay. I'm trying to like record at least one video a night for the next couple of nights to kind of get ahead of my gameplay so that I have a couple of weeks in advance, but we'll see. Right here I also have these fancy eyes that I love to use. If you see my other games, you see that I love these eyes, but look at what it does to her eye. It like makes it black at the top. It makes her look like she's got some really heavy like eyelash stuff on. I don't know, maybe some heavy eyelashes or mascara. So I was like, well, let's try the other one, and now she looks like a demon. So I was like, oh god. So I moved on from that too. But if you see my other gameplay, which I highly suggest you go check out, I do like using those eyes. They are so pretty. They make the eyes look so pretty. And then of course I'm looking through some of the outfits I have. I'm like, wait a minute, this is new. But no, it's new to my gameplay. It might not be new to your gameplay just because I don't play The Sims that much. I need to get into playing The Sims more, but I was just looking through some stuff. And I wanted to put a custom content outfit on her that I had, so that's why I was looking through the custom content stuff, trying to figure out what is cute. But for me, I don't know about you guys, but custom content has to look a certain way before I download it. It can't just be some run-of-the-mill custom content. It just can't be any old thing. It can't be any old hair. It can't be any old makeup, any old shoe. It's got to be something that I would like. If I had the body, would I wear that? Yes, whatever. It's gotta be specific to something I like. So that's why I have a lot of custom content for the girls, but not as much for the guys, just because I'm very picky about the guys' custom content. And right here I'm just playing around with some of the other outfits, but I went back up to custom content and find out which one. I was like, okay, I gotta get off the distractions. And then I kept playing around with the dresses for her because her body type is a very odd body type, so I was just like, I gotta find something that matches and looks okay with her body type, which I went with this red dress, which is actually older custom content. Sorry, I'm about to take a sip of some drink, so y'all, I'm thirsty. So now I'm looking at some shoes for her. I don't know what I'll end up going for. I can't remember. Yeah, I think I went with these. And I was like, ooh, black looks good. So, and I don't pay this much detail to these. Like I said, if the outfit looks okay, I usually kind of just leave it. Other than everyday outfits, usually I don't go too crazy with the other outfits just because I don't really care. I don't care what she looks like when she wakes out. I don't care what she looks like when she goes to bed, unless there's something specific like that I have to do. Like maybe I'm recording something, like I used to record like music videos with my Sims, like my Sims on Sims 2, so you know how long that's been. But like nowadays I don't do that anymore, so it's like not a big deal. But like with the Sims 2 I did do a few videos, so I had to like make sure they looked okay. Like if the sim was gonna be in the pool, she needed to look like she needed to look good for the pool. So now I'm looking at her attributes and all that. I changed a couple of them and left a couple. I left gloomy, I left the erratic, but I did not keep kleptomaniac just because I don't want my sim to steal things. That's just me. I also made her a sim that is devoted to family and wants a big happy family, just because you're supposed to breed out the ugly. So that's what I did. I don't even remember her name. I can't read it. I'm blind, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm editing now and I can't read the names, so I don't even remember her name. I'm sorry. But yeah, she's a pretty sim. I think I did pretty good making her look better, I guess. It looks weird when they don't have hair. But yeah, so essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get her to have as many babies as she wants, and then I will essentially retire her in a way. If you watch Carmen King, shout out to Carmen King, I love her. She's done this challenge with a sim, several sims actually, and essentially what she does is she has the kids, and whenever she's done, she gives them a makeover at the end and makes them look somewhat not ugly. So that's what I want to do. I want to kind of follow in her footsteps and give them a makeover at the end. So yeah. So here I am trying to figure out where I want to let her live. Then I got on a lot, which I didn't want a huge lot, but I didn't want a small lot. So I kind of went by not the smallest lot that you can get, but the next. I think it was a 30 by 20. Yeah, right there. And I said, okay, now I need to find what I'm gonna put on the lot, like the house-wise. And I think with the original challenge, you're not supposed to use cheats or anything like that. You're supposed to like have everything like what you like. I don't know how to explain it other than you're not supposed to cheat. But you know what? Bump that. I'm gonna cheat because this is my game. This is my playthrough of it, and I don't really care for building houses. I don't really like building houses at all. Guys, I hate building houses unless I have like an idea. But even then, when I have an idea, it never goes according to plan and it always looks ugly. So that's why I'm gonna find a house that's pre-built that suits my needs, because I do not personally want to build a house. So I'm not really good at that. I'm not good at that at all. I love the pre-built houses and stuff like that, and if I can find a pre-built house that is also furnished, that'd be great. Now here I am trying to unclick all the boxes, and then I figure out, oh, that I can just click I only own the first Sims 4. I don't own any expansion packs or anything, so yeah. I need to step my game up, but I mean, I don't make a lot of money off of this, so and Sims 4, in my opinion, I can do everything that I want to do, so like, you know, at this point I'm not really looking to buy more unless maybe this got me somewhere, you know? I don't know how to explain it. I'm not really a big Sims YouTuber or YouTuber at all. So I don't see the point in buying a billion expansions and loading my computer down. My computer already runs slow at this, so that's my life story today. I don't know if you can hear my dog, but she may whine in the background. She is a puppy, and I just got her a week ago. I've had her like a week, so that's a new thing in my life. She's in the room. I'm in my office slash like closet. It's my closet. Why am I calling it my office? And I found this cute house that I ended up going with. But anyway, so she's in my room, and I have a closet attached to my room. This is actually a pretty big closet. And so I moved a what's the word? I moved a desk into here to make it like a little office so that I could like study. And then yeah, so she's in the other room in a cage, wanting to get out, which I'm gonna let her out in a minute. So she can lay on the bed with me, because that's usually what we do at night. And so she's kind of confused as to why we're not doing that right now, because I'm in here, and she's like, so if you hear some whining in the background, that's what that is. So this is the house I went with, and I don't know who made this house, but this is a beautiful house. It's got plenty of beds and lots of little kids stuff and like adult stuff, so it's kind of equipped for everybody. I was looking at this little thing right here because I was like, ooh, what's this? I didn't film myself. Like, I don't know if I want to go back to while I'm playing, film my voice, or if I want to do like I did this time. While I was playing this time, I was actually just listening to music and jamming out, having a good time. And so I don't know if I want to do this like I'm doing right now, recording a voiceover afterwards, or if I want to record a voice thing while I'm doing it. I don't know. I really don't care at this moment. I'm just having a good time. But yeah, so this is the house. This is the first, I mean, air quotes first floor, but you know, it's really nice. I like how it's set up. I mean, all the kitchen and the dining room, eatery place. There's a computer up here. There's a little living room up here. There's some little things for arts and crafts up here. So it's like I get away from the bedrooms, which is like how most houses are, which I find it very odd how this house is laid out. You go up some large steps and then you're up on the top. Like usually the first floor is the bottom most floor, you know what I'm saying? But this is kind of the opposite. The top floor is the first floor, and the bottom floor is the next floor, which is, it's weird. The way you get into this house is going up some stairs, so that's really cool. I like how it's laid out, and that's kind of what caught my eye. So whoever built this house, I love you, and I like all the decorations and stuff. I'm really hoping it'll fit her lifestyle, and if not, I can always just keep the house, put somebody else in it, move her to a different house. So it okay. Right now she's standing up and talking to herself, but when I was playing the game, I did not know what she's doing. I've never had erratic Sims before. Well, maybe I have, like, because my Sims kids did it. I don't know. But I was like, I thought she was fussing about how something was laid out. She wanted to get somewhere, so I was like, oh, let me figure out what's going on. And I figured out she was talking to herself. She was talking to the voices. So that was quite odd. It was an odd experience because I had never played with the Sims like that before. So that was really weird, and I finally figured out what was going on. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So basically, like I said, you're supposed to have kids, supposed to breed out the ugly genes, basically, even though I don't think she's that ugly. But yeah, that's just me, my opinion. So to breed out your ugly Sims, you have to find a guy, right? Yeah, you gotta find somebody to get you pregnant and let you have a kid. So right now I'm just kind of letting her enjoy her new house, watching her play on the computer, and in a minute I decide to take her out on the town. So yay! I'm not really going to edit this video down. You're going to get pretty much a raw video right now because it's almost 2 in the morning and I'm not in the mood to edit. And I still have to do another video, so right now we're just following her downstairs, and I think she starts doing something. I was like, what's she doing? And then I figured out what it was. she decided, I thought she was gonna go play with one of the toys downstairs. It's like, oh, she's gonna go like check out the kids' toys, and then she starts putting it away. I'm like, what? Yeah, I like Sims that put toys away and like books away because I don't know, maybe this is me, but like my virtuals, like my virtual characters, I hate when they leave books all over the house. I hate that because I know I do it sometimes. Like I have books all over my room because I read a lot, but like I hate when they do that and they're like reading a book and they just leave it out and it's like, what are you doing? Stop. So yeah, she started putting the toys away, which is very odd that that's what she did. But I guess Sims are just weird like that. You know, sometimes they do weird things. So right now I'm trying to figure out how to go out on the town because guess what, guys? I play my Sims like I live in real life. I don't do much. I don't go out a whole lot, and right now I'm actually making her check her Simstagram, which I thought was a mod, but it's supposedly like, maybe it was a mod at one time, but now it's not. I don't know, maybe somebody out there can tell me about it, but I was under the impression that Simstagram stuff and all that was a mod, and now my Sim can do it, so I was wondering if maybe it's a mod that they ended up adding to the game. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know the story behind it, and maybe it's always been a thing, and I just don't play with the phone that much. I don't know. So I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. They have Instagram, and so I made her check her social medias and stuff like that, because I was just like, what does this do? What does that do? Pressing buttons left or right. So then I got kind of sidetracked. I sat down to make her go out to like a club, and then I got sidetracked. I got sidetracked, guys. That's terrible because like usually it's kind of hard to get me like going once I do something else, once I get off, especially with Sims, because there's so much stuff you can do, and maybe other people feel that way too, but there is so much you can do with Sims, and that's why I get so like, I go through spells with this game. Like and I know a lot of people out there say this too, so I know it's not just me. But like, I take time. I make my Sim, I customize her or him or them, because sometimes I make a family. But I take time to make them look like what I want them to look like. I give them all kinds of cool stuff. I do all kinds of fun things with them. I get them all dressed up and looking nice and blah blah blah. And then I get the house all built the way I want it, and then I get bored. Because I've spent all this time preparing for the Sim instead of just playing the game. And then there's the other way I play, which is like I'll play and play and play. And this is how I used to be when I was younger, when I had The Sims 2, because that's the first game I had was The Sims 2. And then I had like a Sims game for my DS. And then I think it was like a veterinary clinic like version of The Sims. I don't remember exactly what the name was, but anyway. So I played it, and it was a fun game. I ended up liking it. And right now I'm just waiting for the thing, and it'll probably click through because I kept pausing it and starting it. But sorry. But I would play The Sims, and here we are. And I would play The Sims and like play for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then I would get like worn out. I guess I just played too much, and then yeah, it was not so good. Then I would go weeks and weeks and weeks, maybe months, without playing. It was usually only a couple months, but you know, I was like that. But yeah, I used to hole up in my room at my mom's house because that's where I had a little PC in there, and I used to play The Sims a lot, guys. Like, everybody would ask, oh, where's Carmy? There she is, in the room, playing Sims. My real name is Carmy, if you didn't know, but yeah. But yeah, I was like, oh, I love The Sims, and so, yeah. And I actually got hooked on The Sims. This is a funny story. My friend had, and I may have already told this story, I don't know. My friend had the Xbox. I don't want to say it was just an Xbox, just the original Xbox. And she had The Sims 2 on it, and at first I was like, ooh, that's a weird game. Like, I didn't want to play it, and then I got on it on her Xbox and played it, and I literally played like all night long. We went to stay at her house for like, it was like during the summer, and her name is Mary. Hey Mary, I don't know if you watch these videos, but hey girl. And she kind of got me into it, and I played on the Xbox like as long as they would let me, all night long. And then she was like, oh, you do realize there's also a computer version of this? And I was like, no, what do you mean? So then I got on the computer and I was playing it, and actually the funny thing is my dad bought a GameCube a couple months, probably not a couple months ago, it's probably like a year or so ago, like from this place called Matt's Game Exchange in my town. Or no, he didn't buy it, he bought it from somebody we knew. But then we went to the game place, and it's like basically it's basically the game stores, but like El cheapo version of those game stores, the high-end game stores, you know what I'm talking about, GameStop and all those places. And I found The Sims for the GameCube, and I played it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is the exact same thing. So that was really cool. I was looking at my shoulder, so if I faded out a little bit there, but that was so cool because I was actually playing it as a character I had made really quickly, and it's like, oh my god, this brings back so many memories. So that was fun. So basically, I know I'm just rambling at this moment. Basically, right now I'm at this club, and homegirl is turning up. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to meet some people. Trying to meet some guys, because you know how it is. We have to meet the guys to get kids. So yeah, guys. I'm trying to meet some of the guys that show up at this club. I figured, well, there's usually food and drink at these clubs, and then there's bathrooms, and I figured I would stay until she got where like she was too tired to be there anymore. So that's what I did. And then I met the bartender and a couple guys, like there was a guy over here, and I was like, ooh, the bartender's kind of cute. I was like, ooh, let me try to meet him. So I kind of like snuck up on him and was like, hey, how you doing? And yeah, some guy was like, so, yeah. So this is me trying to make some kind of friendship with this guy, so that maybe in the next part I can invite either. I was trying to make friendships with all the guys that showed up, and I figured in the next part I would just invite one over and try to get pregnant. I don't know what I'm gonna do specifically with the other, with like the rules and all that. I need to look at the rules, figure out which rules I want to abide by, figure out which rules I want to break, and then figure out if I'm gonna break a rule, what am I gonna do. And then maybe on the next installment of this, I'll tell you guys what I want to do with the rules. At this point, I just had a lax introduction game, because that's usually how these intro games go. They're kind of lax, they're fun. You don't have to follow any specific rules on your first time. I wasn't supposed to cheat my house, but I did do mother load quite a few times to get the house, and actually I think I ended up with like 20,000 in the end, 20,000 and some change. So I almost ended up like I just moved on a lot and didn't buy a house, which might be cheating, might not be cool, but whatever. It's my game, like I said, and I'm gonna break some of the rules that aren't supposed to be broken because I want to, and that's what I want to do. So if you can't break some of the rules to play the game like you want to, it's not really your choice, is it? You know, like this game, Sims and these kind of games are like supposed to give you the idea that you do have a choice and you do have a way to change the way you play the game. So I feel like if I have to conform to these specific ideas and rules, then it's not really my game, and now is it? So I'm gonna play the way I want to, and I'm pretty sure Carmen King does break some of those rules. I don't feel like she did. She plays exactly like she's supposed to. I feel like she just kind of rolls with the punches. And I know my game flashed quite a few times in this. It was like not responding, acting up, so sorry. But once it did it like the first 2 times, it was okay. It was okay. So I don't know what was going on. I was getting crazy with it. As my dad says, getting crazy with it. That's another funny story to tell you at one point. I actually just went to a wedding, guys. I went to a wedding this past weekend. It is actually, what is it? What is today? Is today Tuesday? I don't know, guys. It's like a weird day. It's like 2 in the morning. So it still feels like Monday. But yeah, I went to a wedding on Saturday. Went to a wedding rehearsal Friday and the wedding on Saturday. And y'all, my friend looked gorgeous. I don't know if she watches these videos, but if she do, hey girl, you look cute. And we were out. I mean, not so late. Like, honestly, should have been later than that. But yeah, I had a good time at her wedding. And like our other friends getting married, which I don't know the other girl who's getting married as much as I know this girl, but I'm going to the other girl's wedding too, hopefully, if Ravine, aka Raven, will take me. I'm pretty sure she said she wanted me to be her date to it, so that'll be fun. I like going to weddings. I like seeing people my age get married, but at the same time it's kind of depressing. Y'all know. Anybody else out there like 22 and feel like, oh my god, all my friends seem like they have their life together and I don't? I do. But yeah, I want to do a life. Speaking of feeling like my life's not together, I want to do a life update pretty soon. Just kind of telling you guys where I'm at, because some good things happened. I'm excited, but I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to jinx it, but yes. So if you guys want to see life update, like where I'm at with nursing school, about my animals, because I do have quite a few animals now, I'll just leave a like. And if there's any specific like Sims games you want to see, you can leave them below. Like any specific challenges, like either previous challenges I've done and haven't continued, or challenges for the future. I want to kind of pick up my other challenges again because, well, of course, I want to keep them going. So don't feel nervous that they won't get finished. Just bear with me, because I'm going. There's a lot going on with my life that I haven't told you guys about. Not because I didn't want to tell you guys, but because it's just been I've been overwhelmed with a lot of different things, and so so yeah, I want to tell you guys about it, and I don't know if you guys want to hear about it. That's the thing. I don't want to like tell you guys and y'all be like, oh my god, this is boring. So just bear with me. I will get to making a video of what's going on with my life, and then you'll know. It's nothing bad. It's actually really good news, but I have to get there first. So yeah. Yeah, so this video was about 30 minutes long. I did no editing down. I just kind of played through it. I figured you guys probably would want to hear me ramble for 30 minutes about random things that I remembered off the top of my head just randomly. And yeah, if there's anything you want to talk about, like any questions you have for me, or if you want to get to know me, that's cool. You can leave them below, and I will either answer you there or make a little video. I mean, you know, when I'm playing these games and like doing a voiceover, it's really easy to just kind of talk to you guys about different things while you're watching this, because then it's a different thing. It's not just me playing this game. But just now, if you noticed, I was looking at my friendship meters. I don't know what you call them. You know what I'm talking about, the little meters you get with your friends to see what I had. I wanted to see how well of friends I was with that guy in the red hair, the bartender. I just wanted to see, because I wanted to see how well it's gonna go the next day, which hopefully he'll come over to my house in the next installment. But anyway, we'll figure it out. If not, we'll do something. We'll call him up until he gets comfortable enough to come over there, and we'll have this baby, y'all. I promise you we will. Also, baby names for girls and boys, if you want to give some. I mean, you don't have to, but it'd be awesome if you would below. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, now I've got quiet. Ooh, I thought I was almost done. I mean, it's like 1 minute left, and I'm still just don't know what to talk about. But a lot of people came to this bar. I mean, I know they're like not real people, but like a lot of Sims actually did end up coming to this bar on this night. So I was like, oh yay, lots of friends. Sim wanted to eat, and she wanted to go to the bathroom, which I ended up making